In this video, I will show you how to turn this into this. It's pretty simple. I'll show you how to, do it, the settings, the maskings that you should be using. Today's gonna be like a short video, like a how-to, because I've never done a how-to, so this is it. So in Lightroom, we are going to look at this photo, and then we're gonna crop it just a tiny bit. Just not too much, but just enough to the point that it's good. And then you see how the background is kind of dark, the road is kind of bright, and then the greenery is not there. So I'll use one of my presets to make it more better. And then we're gonna go to the exposure. We're gonna bring the exposure down just a tad bit, because you don't want it to be too bright or too dark, so you just want it to be in the middle. Then we're gonna use our linear gradient, go probably halfway, I would say, and then you would subtract the subject from the linear gradient so it doesn't affect the actual subject, it just affects the road. And you want to turn that down just a tiny bit. You could touch all these contrasts, that just makes it more contrasty, so you could just leave it right there. And the whites, you could lower it just a tiny bit so it's darker. You want to select the subjects. We're not really going to be touching the S curves and stuff like that in this video. We're just going to do a simple edit. Then you want to bring up your exposure just a tiny bit. Bring up your contrast, lower your highlights, because it's kind of bright. You don't want to make it too bright because it'll just be very, very bad for normal videos or normal edits. So I would just make it not too bright but not too dark, because you don't really want to make it different from the photo because it will look photoshopped. And then you want to bring up or bring down the shadows. So you want to bring up the shadows just a tiny bit, in my opinion. Bring down the whites, and that's the normal edit that I would do. So you can see it's not much of a difference. You could play around with all the other settings and stuff like that. And then the next one is a radial gradient. So you want to bring it from the sky, and then you can subtract the subject, but it's up to you. And then you just want to make it a little bit brighter. And with this, you could add a little another radial gradient, tilt it, and then with all of these, you can make it green, so you can subtract the subject. And then you could get the tint and make it more green, but bring up the contrast a little bit, but down the shadows. So you don't want to make it too bright or too dark, because you don't want to make the main focus this greenery. You just want to make the main focus in the middle. And you could use this little eraser tool to erase cars in the background. So just this tiny little car in the background, you might not notice, but if you're doing this in a professional standpoint, you just want to remove all the distractions and stuff like that. Like this pole, I'm not really gonna touch that in this video because it's gonna be a quick video. But with this, you can see the before and the after, and you can see how I kind of edited it. And if you want to, because the car is kind of green because of the preset, you can go to the point colors, go over the windshield or any part that is green, and you could go to saturation shifts, and you could turn it down or turn it all the way up. I would like to put it in the middle of the middle and beginning, so it's kind of green but not too green to the point that it's overpowering. And then you could mess around with that stuff, which in this video I'm not gonna mess around with because I said it's already really, really good. And that's pretty much how I edit all my rollers and all of my shots, except the ones that are stationary. Those I will explain in a different video, but that's basically how you do it. Hope you like this video. It's a pretty short video. Like and subscribe and follow my Instagram, Menfin Photos. See you in the next video.